Welcome to Thursday Morning Fam. It's Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah at Mix 101.5. It's time, Bryan.
Time for what?
It is time to say goodbye to your Volvo that it has 150,000 miles on it.
I don't think so.
She's
Say
got another
goodbye.
150. No.
Morning Fam, you listen to this. Isn't it time? Yeah.
No.
Oh, don't do that ever again.
Oh, I thought I crushed it. No. One of these days I'm going to stick the landing.
It was mostly the yeah at the end that made me.
I'm not trying to turn this into a triangle court, but in a way it is, because I think a lot of us have been in that situation where we reach the point of driving a car and it has a lot of miles. And it has so many miles on the car where you are starting to invest in getting it maintained and the fixes, and you spend $800 and you spend another $1,000. But Bryan, please share with everybody where it died recently, where for me, it's saying, yeah, buddy, this is the car telling you it's time to trade me in, bro.
There's nothing quite as humbling as having your car die in the Taco Bell drive-thru. Really puts life into perspective.
It makes you sit in your own decisions, doesn't it?
This is where I am in life. I'm in the middle of ordering at number 3, and then I got all sidetracked because my car died.
Oh, no. Well, my son, who is the biggest Bean Burrito fan ever, would have been very happy to sit there for hours.
So for you, it has 150,000 miles on it, and God bless my Oldsmobile Bravada that I had a long time ago, but it reminds me of that situation where it had a lot of miles on it, and I was getting all these fixes because you've been to the shop multiple times behind the scenes, but I get the fact you're like, man, not paying $200 or $300 or $400, whatever that price is a month, it is hard to let go of. But on the other side of this, I am worried that your car is going to be breaking down somewhere more serious.
No, the power of positive thinking.
Time to get something new.
If you just think
that's how
positively, it won't
machinery
happen.
works.
It won't happen.
Machinery works. You just gonna work today, aren't you?
Either think positively or don't think about it.
Man,
and everything
you're a
will be
math
fine.
person. You like math, and the math is going to add up where, like, all these fixes over the next year, maybe 2 years, will equal a new car.
But see, that's the thing, is the math does add up. Right now, the math is mathing for me because I don't have a car payment.
Right.
My
Bonus.
car payment was
I get it.
$230 a month times 12 is something around like $2,700 a year. So as long as my annual total in fixes doesn't surpass
less than
$2,700,
that makes sense to me.
then it's working out.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
And I just bought a new battery. That's the first thing I've done to the car in 2025. So that's $230 toward the $2,700 threshold.
I get it,
So
man.
the math is still mathing.
You
Okay,
have
okay.
that. I get it. You have the I'll fix it budget right now. But once it exceeds that, then you might be reconsidering. I get it. This is a life motto.
It's the power of having no car payment.
This is-
you just
That
look
really,
past
it's not
everything.
I get
that is very nice.
This is a life quote I think a lot of us have lived by at some point in our life, and that is simply, I'm going to drive this car into the ground until I actually need something new. But for a guy, Sarah, who's always about, you know what, I want to just go ahead and buy it. I mean, dude, you just bought watches from 7,000 miles away. Not that this is the same.
That came in, by the way.
I know, I'm happy for
Shocking.
you.
I was shocked.
Not that buying 2 watches on some website that ends in .aeiou is the same as getting a car. My point is, you are the I'll just go ahead and buy it guy. Just level up, bro. Get the new car and not worry about your car dying again in the middle of some intersection in Apex or Taco Bell drive-thru.
Here's what's going to happen.
Yes.
Is your wife will be driving that car with your 2 small children in the back, and it'll be at night, and the car will die, and then all these decisions will not make
The
sense.
car's not going to die anymore. I got the battery fixed. I got the battery replaced yesterday.
Okay.
That was the problem.
That
It
is-
was a damaged battery
it's,
cell.
It's mechanically true that it is the only way a car won't start is if the battery is dead.
Y'all are just being so negative.
I'm not being negative. I'm trying to
y'all
lean
are being
into
negative.
No. I'm
Y'all are
trying
like,
to
well, this could happen and that could happen, so you should get a new car
It's
payment.
just time to
No.
start considering
No.
is all we're saying.
Here's my consideration.
My son,
I'm driving the thing until it bursts into flames on 440. And then everyone will see me. I'll be waving.
I'll
Hi.
see you on this Sky 5 helicopter.
Hi. but I didn't have to pay a car payment for a couple more months.
He'll be the guy holding this sign on the interstate of, hey,
it's paid off.
It'll be, but.
But it's paid off.
But it's paid off, and I didn't have a car payment.
That's it, sir. Yeah, but it's paid off. Hi, everyone.
What side of this are you on? You do what you want. For me, it's not that serious. I'm just on the side of you just getting something nice and new for yourself. For me, that's kind of where it's at.
Well, I do love you for that.
But when did you, listening, realize, you know what? It's time for me to level up and get something new. And if you want to call in and tell Bryan, hey, buddy, just go ahead and buy the new car. Welcome to do that, too. 919-860-115, the Taco Bell drive-thru.
I know.
And by the way, behind the scenes, there has been nobody I've met in my life who has had a car die more than Bryan in random places. That is also a fun fact about his life.
It used to be because I was really, really poor. And
you didn't know the gas gauge.
And the gas gauge was broken. And I never had more than $5 in my tank.
Good times. All right, 7 o'clock. It's Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah on Mick. William, good morning. What would you do, my friend?
I am on Bryan's side. I'll tell you that.
Hey, my man. Thank you.
We have a 2012 Honda Odyssey that when we got a few years ago from a family friend, and it has 170,000 miles on it. It's paid off, and it just the new cars they have so much computers and so much stuff breaks down in new cars, and it makes it 10 times more expensive for repairs.
Yeah.
The older cars don't break down as much.
Yeah, you're rocking a 2012. I'm rocking a 2013. The golden age, baby.
Yeah, give me that.
Smooth drive. The vans are such a smooth drive, and it's safe. And older cars, I feel like, just last longer than newer cars.
Okay, well,
not to mention the tariffs.
Oh God, yeah, that's
tariff.
true. Yeah, it's only gonna get worse from here.
Do you do what I do too? Like when you start hearing a little something in your car, you just turn the radio up.
That is hilarious.
I just ignore the check engine light that comes on.
Oh, totally. Because it'll go off eventually, probably.
Whenever it dies.
Oh, wow, good. It sounds like a family of gremlins is living in my car, but let me just turn up some Erykah Badu. It's fine.
Good.
Hey, William,
I'm good.
Thank you for calling. Have a good day.
Hey, you too. Bye.
Bye.
I get it, man. Look at him driving that Honda Odyssey. Give me that GMC Sierra from 1997. Give me the Chevy Astro.
This Model T's been going forever.
Cars aren't built like they used to be, guys. Melissa, it's Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah. Is it time for Bryan to level up, or are you like Bryan, driving into the ground?
I'm driving it into the ground. I'm currently driving a 2012 Hyundai Elantra, purchased brand new from Southern States.
Hey,
Shout out.
done.
Shout out.
This car, shout out to Southern States. This car's got 335,000 miles on it.
I love it.
And
My question to you is: did you do the 150,000 mile flush? Because I wonder how important that is, or did you just keep changing the oil?
I have not done nothing to this car. My husband, he's religious about changing the oil every 3,000 miles, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's important.
I did replace the starter, and other than tires, and, I just refilled my AC up. So I'm juiced up. I hope I'm ready for another 300,000.
All right.
Your car has 335,000 miles.
That's outstanding.
Yes.
I've only seen this on I've only seen these in Google News stories, not actually talked to a person with that kind of odometer. Will you please take a picture of your odometer and send it to our Facebook messages, Mixed Mornings, Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah?
I sure will.
All right. Thank you, Melissa. And you guys have a great idea. I'm with you. These car companies, these major brands, they need to lean more into these cars that have 200,000, 300,000 miles.
It's good advertising.
I've seen those types of stories before, but
But then they won't sell more cars because people will believe that they'll last longer.
And that's what we want. Listen, I can't get too much on you. My Prius, I drove that thing. It was paid off. Literal sheets of metal were coming off the bottom of my car. And I still kept driving that thing until it stopped starting for numerous reasons. And I was like, all right, now I just don't feel safe.
But you kind of grow closer to your car.
I loved that Prius.
Right? You just love it. Even like with my old Pontiac Grand Prix that I drove into the ground, it literally had to be towed from the radio station in Indianapolis because it wouldn't move. But the back right window was held up with a toothbrush that was jammed into the bottom. So
my God.
that and a myriad of other things. And
That's
I
like
love that car.
It's like the real-life Flintstone car. Hey, here comes Bryan. His legs are through the bottom of the car. He's the one actually driving it to work. All right, it's Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah. Best of luck. God bless that battery that is now powering your SUV, Bryan.
Brand new car, man.
Wish you the best.